We're reacting to Schlatt's chip tier list. We are here. We're going to correct it because I am damn well sure he is going to get some stuff wrong. That being said, let's go.
Today's the day I'm going to rank every single chip known to man. And
All
I guarantee it. I'm going to offend someone.
You better. You're going to offend us, right, chat?
Inside this box is every chip I know of. Now, I don't know if you've been paying attention over the past couple months, but I've been doing something pretty funny. I've been getting fat, partially because I hate myself, but also partially because of things like this. Either way, I consider myself a chip connoisseur. So we got the tier list right here. I'm gonna go through each chip one by one, ranking from S to F, S being the best, F.
I'm a fan of this already. I'm already a fan of this. I think this should be good. I just want
being the
some
worst.
offensive
And
takes.
I hope we can have some very civil discussions in the comments.
None.
There's no way that's gonna fucking happen. All right, let's get started. Tostitos Scoops.
Trash.
This is a very...
Literally fucking F tier right out the get. I hate these chips. They're awful. Their intended purpose sucks. You get too high of a ratio of salsa to chip. You can't eat them on their own because they're shaped poorly. They just dig into your guns. Absolutely bottom tier. I can't hear anything different. These are atrocious. They are a testament to mankind's hubris, and these suck. I hate these chips. They're the worst chips. If I see these are the only chips at a party, I will walk out. I smash these into a normal chip shape before I'll eat these. These are awful, terrible, disgusting. Tostitos, what are you doing? This is literally should be against the Geneva Convention. I've never even heard of an atrocity that comes close to these being invented. These are disgusting. These are awful. These are awful.
But I like it that way, and that's what they're supposed to
Who
be.
hurt me? Tostitos Scoops. That's who hurt me.
Specifically engineered so that you can scoop shit with them and eat them. Because
Terrible.
of that, I think it's a good C-tier chip.
F.
Right in the middle, like a good
F.
baseline chip.
F.
When Tostitos Scoops works a 9 to 5. He's got some kids. He's like that episode of SpongeBob.
Yeah, maybe Tostitos Scoops got some kids, but I feel like I need to take that whole family out behind the woodshed and put some, like, lead in all of their brains. Because Tostitos Scoops, terrible. I want to just take out the whole family. Like, all of them. Tostitos Scoops, Tostito Jr., and everybody. Awful.
Every day's just the same,
Awful.
and everyone looks like Squidward. Here we go, baby. Fucking Lay's. This is where the cancellation begins. If your base chip sucks, you can't make it better by making a million different flavors. It just doesn't work. And I fucking hate Lay's. They're airy, they're too fucking greasy. Like, there's nothing good about this chip, and I'm tired of pretending there is. I can't give Lay's anything higher than a D. Let's just go down the whole list of Lay's, shall we? These aren't good.
Honestly, chat, I'm kind of okay with that. Schlatt, I'm with you there. I don't think Lay's is definitely my least favorite potato chip of the major brands, for sure.
They're not good. They're mushy. They're soft. These are worse than the original flavor.
No, they're
At that
better.
point, why even make other flavors? To be fair, I am a little biased because I don't really enjoy sour cream or onion on any chip. But that doesn't change the fact that I'm putting it at fucking E.
Nah, baby. Nah. Sour cream and onion is beautiful. It's like sour cream and onion there's something primal. It like gets in your soul. So sure, maybe it's a little bit smells like BO, a little bit tastes like BO a little bit, but it's so good. These are at least, even though they're on Lay's, they gotta be C for sure.
Just not good. I don't know what to tell you if you like
so
this chip.
good.
Ah, yes, Lay's salt and vinegar. Vinegar is my favorite chip flavor for when I want to feel like a patient who's ingesting a bunch of Robitussin. It tastes like a really shitty medicine. It just tastes bad. No vinegar chips are good. And
That's factually inaccurate. Salt and vinegar chips are the best chips. You eat the vinegar because it makes you, like, it hurts a little bit. And hurting is good sometimes. It builds your tolerance for pain in this world. Dude, salt and vinegar chips are absolutely cracked. Even for Lay's, like, that's a B. That's a B. Salt and vinegar chips are so good.
Actually, not this one. Lay's salt and vinegar. You
has
know
a
where
kick?
it's going, baby. This is a fucking F.
B.
I really don't feel like it's too hard to make a good tasting chip, but Lay's cannot do it. All right. Barbecue. This is the one spot I'll give Lay's credit. This is the only regular Lay's chip that's ever worth eating. They're just okay. Lay's barbecue, C-tier chip.
B
Cheddar
tier.
and sour cream Lay's are up next. I think the cheddar would work if they added more of it, but it's not enough flavoring to make you forget you're still eating Lay's. So Lay's cheddar and sour cream is going in D. Now here's where shit takes a turn for the better. You thought I was gonna shit on Lay's the whole time. No, you're wrong. Look, I'm a nice guy, right? I have a heart, and I can realize when Lay's does something good. The only time Lay's has ever done something fucking good.
Baked Lays are so good. They became a de facto currency in my middle school. People were trading Lays and using Lays in like a barter system. It was the weirdest thing I'd ever seen. Like people would give other people baked Lays to like trade for pencils to get them to do like their homework for them. Oh, can I copy your homework? Sure, just give me like 3 baked Lays. These are ridiculously good. So good, a whole economy got built up around them in my 6th grade classroom. They're just so good. They're ridiculous. A tier for sure.
This is my favorite chip of all time.
At least.
This is the perfect chip. You can call me Jesus H. Christ because I will die supporting what I believe in. Baked Lays are the best chip ever made. They got the perfect amount of crunch. They don't leave any residue behind, and they're just fucking delicious. Suck my dick. Baked Lays, S.
S?
Let's go.
That's too strong.
Let's fucking go.
That's too strong.
Ruffles are up next.
Oh,
and, you know,
disgusting.
it's hard to come.
Terrible chip. Ridge tips in general are a terrible idea. Ridge chips, you can taste them worse. They're not good. They don't have as satisfying as a crunch. Ruffles, yuck. F tier. I hate Ruffles. Storms likes Ruffles. We've got dissension on the mod team. We've got dissension in the ranks. I hate Ruffles. Ruffles, F. F.
After Baked Lays because they are the perfect chip.
No.
But I think Ruffles put up a good fight.
No.
So crunchy. They got the ridges. They got the Ruffles have ridges. You know, that's what's their whole fucking marketing campaign. What do they feel in your mouth, bro? You just
Dude, I feel like I'm eating whatever those things are that you tile roofs with. Like those things on roofs that shingles. It feels like eating a shingle.
Your tongue slowly across the nooks and crannies of all the chips. Oh.
They don't break correctly. They don't break right in your mouth. Because they're ridged.
Ruffles are a solid B tier.
F.
Chip. I like
F.
it. Cheddar and sour cream are up next.
Okay, these are actually
and I know I
pretty good.
panned Lay's version of cheddar and sour cream, but guys, take notes. If you're out there making chips, this is how you do a cheddar and sour cream flavored chip. It just is.
These ones are good.
I'm not even usually a fan of sour cream. Oh, man. Such powerful flavor coming out of one goddamn chip. I love them. Ruffles, cheddar, and sour cream going in A tier.
I'll give you that
Pringles
one,
are pretty good. There's something to be said about the, you know, the reusable container. You can seal it back up, keeps them fresh. They taste good. Oh, dude, the
You
salt.
can make little duck lips with them. That has to jump them up 2 categories in and of itself. Like, if y'all have never taken a selfie with Pringles duck slips, you've never lived in childhood. Pringles are S tier. They're so fun to eat. They're in a stack. It's whimsical experience. I love Pringles. I love the whole deal of them.
On the top.
Oh, you can hit people with the can too. It's an improvised weapon in dire situations. Pringles are so good. S.
These fucking things, I'd put them in my mouth and like just try and lick all the salt off. There's a chip I could keep eating. I could eat a whole sleeve if I wanted to. I'd give them an A. But look what they butchered the mascot. They butchered him. What the fuck happened to him? Holy shit. They did their mascot so dirty that I cannot give Pringles anything higher than a B. Cheddar and sour cream Pringles are up next, and I'm just gonna say it. Pringles has never made a good flavor. Nothing else they do comes anywhere close to the original.
False. Pringles sour cream and onion slaps. Also, Schlatt. I've never met a white guy who hated sour cream. Like, what are you gonna say? You hate mayonnaise next? Dude, sour creams is so good.
No, these are bad. E. Sour cream and onion.
Ooh,
bad.
so good.
E.
S.
Salt and vinegar.
S.
Fucking sucks.
S. My man's hating on the 2 best flavors alive. Sour cream and vinegar, they're the 2 best flavors.
F. Cheddar cheese. I don't know why it's so hard to make a cheddar flavored product taste good. All you have to do is make it taste like fucking cheese, and they couldn't do it. It's a D. It's not good. Then it really starts to get funny because they make a ranch flavor.
These are weird.
I haven't even tried it.
These are weird.
I haven't even tried it yet. How is ranch better than half of the other fucking Pringles flavors? How is this one of the higher ones? I'm giving it a D. Pringles dill pickle, because this is one they make too.
Good Mythical Morning got so excited when they saw that can. Right, and Link were all over that.
I don't even know why I fucking bothered.
Ugh.
That's an F. God, it's so fucking bad.
All right, I know I was like Captain Defend Pringles. Captain Save a Pringle, but I'm not even going to defend some of these.
Pringles did recently was they came out with 2 new flavors. They came out with these scorching flavors, which are apparently much hotter. They also made a really shitty commercial that involved a child asking a guy how his wife's pussy tastes or some shit like that. I don't even know. It was so bad, it made me go out and buy them. And honestly, they're not too bad. I think if you're gonna buy a alternate Pringles flavor, these are the ones you buy. I'd put these both at a C. At the end of the day, Pringles have the absolute worst lineup of chips. And also, I will never forgive them for what they did to my boy. What the fuck is this? Is this the fucking body of Jesus Christ? What the fuck is this? Let's talk about Takis. I don't know. I wasn't always a big fan of Takis for the longest time. I think I was just kind of scared of them.
Dude, I would never buy Takis, but if someone has Takis, it's like crack. I don't know what it is. If your homie has some Takis, you need to get a piece of the action. There's something that you just get pulled into their gravitational pull, and you just start snacking on them. It's weird. I don't actually particularly like them. I'd probably put them C tier, but man, I like Hot Cheetos significantly better, but there's something about these that you need to have some if your friend's eating them.
I'm going to be real. I've come around on them. They got a nice heat to them. They are concerningly red. I'm not even...
They seriously look like the Hubble telescope's pictures of Jupiter, don't they?
Shit, there are no post-processing effects on this chip. They are just that red. That is fucking scary. These are a good chip. I can't eat too many of them because they're pretty hot, and also they leave a lot of residue. But still, I'm feeling a decent B on Takis.
You can't convince me that Takis aren't just something the Mars rover brought back. Like, it's just Martian soil. That's the only thing you're eating.
Let's talk about turbos. What the fuck are turbos? That was my first thought when I saw these things in the supermarket aisle. And after trying them, I can confidently say that this is just the scarier version of Takis. If Takis are Cartoon Network, turbos are Adult Swim. If Takis are Fox News, turbos are fucking Newsmax. They also just don't taste as good. So for turbos, I'm feeling a D.
Honestly, turbos turbos are like eating drill bits. Like, they're just as pleasant as eating a drill bit. And they like cut your mouth up and they hurt. They're so structurally sound. Like, drill bits are built that way because it allows them to drill through wall and maintain their structure. Like, these chips are not meant to be consumed. They're meant to be used in construction products.
That's not where the story ends.
They're too tough.
Takis Blue Heat. As far as I can tell, this is just the original chip.
But blue.
Blue?
This would be Azula's favorite chip, right?
Why? Why?
For
it tastes
Azula.
exactly like Takis. There's no fucking difference. You just made them blue. Is that all I have to do if I want to make 2 products? I just copy and paste and make one blue? Like, dude,
yes.
Please show me the marketing employee who spent 4 years of his life and is now hundreds of thousands of dollars in debt just to come up with fucking Takis blue so that I could beat the shit out of him. And I'm gonna do it. Why? Why, man? I'm putting these on
That
F.
does look like you are dying. Like when you get the blue dust on your fingers, it looks like you're literally dying. Like you don't have sufficient circulation to get blood to your fingertips. It looks like you have frostbite.
They shouldn't exist. Now I'm excited. Smart food.
Cayenne said looks like it would taste like Bazinga's farts.
Cheddar. What a great snack. I love these.
These aren't chips.
Not just because
this is a completely different product category. Why are we rating popcorn? These are not chips. We are in a completely different area. Popcorn does not belong on a chips tier list. If we're doing a snack tier list, sure. Why are we rating popcorn? I love popcorn. It's not a chip. It doesn't belong. Why are we here? What are you doing, Schlatt? What are you doing? This is not a chips tier list anymore. They don't belong in this category.
Because it's a
It's like we're rating basketball players and you're fucking throwing in NFL athletes. What's happening?
So it's got to be healthy. I could kind of.
You're like best basketball player of all time, Tom Brady. Are you on crack?
On all the cheese that gets left on your fingers after you start snacking on them for too long, though. But that does not take away from my rating, which is a extremely solid A. Veggie straws, baby. A lot of people like to hate on veggie straws.
Not
They say veggie straws this, veggie straws that, veggie straws suck. Fuck you, suck my dick. I will suck dick for veggie straws.
Well, I'd rather, see, that's the opposite for me. I would rather suck a dick than have to eat veggie straws. They are terrible. They are atrocious. You'll suck a dick to get them. I will suck a dick to keep them away from me. They are terrible.
Myself
awful.
Submissive and breedable just for a fucking bag of veggie flavored straws. I don't even know what they are. I will get a degree in fucking aerospace engineering. I will take myself out to a ranch in the middle of Enumclaw, Washington, and get myself fucked to death by a stallion just for a fucking snack pack of these things. Veggie straws?
No.
I'm giving them an S. I'm giving them an S. Suck me off, bro.
Sir, your taste buds are highly questionable. You are on crack. What are you talking about?
This is an S tier snack. Andy Capp's hot fries.
I've never
You're
had
probably
these.
thinking to yourself, what the fuck are Andy Capp's hot fries? I don't know if it's a very regional thing. No one seems to know about them. But oh my God, are these fucking delicious. They're a bit of a change of pace from veggie straws, but they're still similarly shaped. Even though they have nothing to do with vegetables. Oh, these are damn near the perfect chip. Like, these are right up there with baked Lays. They got a really nice heat to them that you can just keep eating. It never becomes overbearing.
They look
and
great.
They're the only chip I will put on a sandwich ever. Andy Capp knows what the fuck he's doing. Hot fries get a very emphatic
King
S.
Andy.
I'm actually not going to throw this bag behind me. I'm just going to keep it on my desk and continue to eat them as I keep rating these chips. Regular Cheetos. I think regular Cheetos are okay, and I think they're just okay.
No.
There's definitely better options out there if you want a cheesy chip.
No.
Regular Cheetos, I'm feeling a C.
No.
Cheetos Puffs. I don't care who you
terrible.
are.
Cheetos Puffs are awful. Cheetos normal, S. Cheeto Puffs, disgusting, D. If you like, someone says they brought Cheetos and they pull out Puffs, I'm kicking them out of the party. They're terrible.
I don't care what your degree is. I don't care what your qualifications are. You suck if you think Cheetos Puffs are better than Cheetos
Facts.
Crunchies. You suck. It's just the objectively wrong opinion to have.
True.
Chips are about mouthfeel, you know, the crunch, how they, like the experience of eating them. And it's not fun to eat them. It's just not fun to eat these things. You know, if I'm putting something in my mouth, it better be hard. And that's rich coming from me because my cock doesn't work. Cheetos Puffs is a D. Let's talk Flamin' Hot.
S.
Cheetos Flamin' Hot are fantastic because it's the only chip that portions itself out for you. The moment you're eating these things and you're like, oh, okay, my mouth is starting to hurt now, that's when you stop. And then you've eaten the perfect amount.
I will say hot chips are the only brand of chips that I can not eat the whole bag of. It's very true. Like, you can go on a diet or you can just switch to eating hot chips and you have to stop. What up, Gloucester?
You don't have to worry about going overboard with Cheetos Flamin' Hot. I love them. I think this is a solid A. But let's talk about when you step over the line. Because that's exactly what these fucking things do. Cheetos Extra Flamin' Hot. You were fine before. You didn't need to do it. Look, maybe it's because I'm a pussy with, like, hot stuff. And if
these were just made
for people. If I went on Hot Ones, I'd be explaining that gram from a fucking stretcher. But I just can't handle them. They're too hot. You're supposed to enjoy.
These are just made for people who are chasing the dragon of the first feeling they got when they ate hot Cheetos for the first time. And they've just been eating hot Cheetos every day. Their tolerance is too high. They can't get that feeling anymore. So they have to go for these extra hot to get that same, like, stinging, hurts but it feels good feel that you got from Cheetos the first time. But now you're strung out on, like, all of them. They are intense. Like, people who eat these are psychopaths. They're barely holding on to civilization and society in general.
Enjoy chips. It shouldn't be a fucking challenge every time. It's too much. It's too much.
They're crazy.
I'm giving Extra Flamin' Hot a D. Cape Cod. I'm not looking forward to ranking this one because everyone seems to really love them.
Because they're great.
And I don't. I think they're better than Lay's. If that's what the question is, yes, I think they're better than Lay's. But when the chips start looking like this, like it's scary almost.
So
they're
good.
Okay.
That's not scary. I want to dive in.
Weirdly shaped, and they're a little too hard for my liking. I'd put Cape Cod at a decent C.
No.
Bugles, America's #1 finger hat. That's cute. I think Bugles are one of the more unique tasting chips. They're definitely unlike anything else I've ranked. You know, they don't typically actually fit on your fingers, but
they were intended for children fingers, I think. I think that's why.
That's not what chips are for anyways. I'd put Bugles at a B.
They're pretty good.
I think the moment we've all been waiting for, Doritos. Doritos are the OG. I love Doritos. I think they're a really fucking good chip. But I gotta put the original nacho cheese at A because there's a Doritos flavor I love even more. I'll say it. I think Cool Ranch are better than nacho cheese.
That's what I would have thought, but I will say, if I think about what Doritos flavor I would get more excited about, it'd be nacho. Like, I think I'm a nacho boy now. The nacho's so good. The Cool Ranch, I can have one or two. I feel like one or two Cool Ranch is better than having one or two nacho. But if I'm eating a whole pack, I would so much rather eat the nacho than the Cool Ranch. I get tired of the Cool Ranch flavor. It's like those beers that you get that are really, really crazy flavors. You're like, wow, this is so interesting. You take a couple sips, you have a great time. Then you're like, oh, I have to finish that? That's how I feel about Cool Ranch, kind of. Like, I don't like it after I've had 2 or 3 already.
I do.
Oh, no.
I do. I don't know if that's a controversial opinion to have in 2021, but it's true. Cool Ranch Doritos, fucking ass, baby.
Damn.
Up next, we got sweet spicy chili.
I've never had these. Are they good?
I'm sorry, spicy sweet chili. I am so sorry, Doritos. This one kind of sucks compared to the other Doritos flavors. I could only find them in this small pack, and I had to buy like a fucking box of them. So I just got a bunch of them like lying around, and no one wants to eat them. They feel like dry. Even drier than the other chips. Like none of them are wet, but this one is especially dry. I'm not a big fan of that flavor. I'm gonna give it a D. Up next, we got spicy nacho. In my opinion, this is the better alternative Doritos flavor. It tastes kind of exactly like nacho cheese, just with a little more kick to it. But honestly, I don't think it needed it. I think the original is better. I'm gonna give Doritos spicy nacho a B. No. Doritos 3D, this is a full-blown mistake. This should not have happened. Neither of these chips should fucking exist. You took a perfectly good chip on both ends and you ruined them. I'm not even gonna fucking eat them because just look at it. Just look at it. What is that? What the fuck?
Honestly, it looks more like cereal. Doesn't it look more like a Chex Mix or something? It does not look like a chip.
Why did you need to do that? This goes against literally everything I believe in. And it tastes good for the first time now. It's not good. I'm giving both of these an F. I hope they take these fuckers off the shelves. All right, moving on.
I love Fritos.
Look, man, Fritos.
Dude, Fritos with chili is a god tier combination. Fritos by themselves, like Fritos with chili, S tier easily. Fritos by themselves, I think, is a solid B. They're not like, they're good, but they're not that good. But with chili,
they're just a decent chip. You know, my mom used to get a bowl of them for every party. Like, there'd always be Fritos lying around, and I'd always munch on them. Pretty unique tasting compared to everything else on this list. I'll give these guys a B.
Yeah,
onions.
Agreed.
I'm not gonna lie. This is one that I avoided for a very long time because I don't like onions. Recently, I tried them for the first time. I had never eaten Funyuns in my life until like a couple months ago, and realized they're all right.
No, they're so
good.
They're
not amazing, but they're all right. I'd give Funyuns a C.
Dude, Funyuns are a drug. They are an S in my book. And that just might be like the addiction talking, but Funyuns are so good.
Something I'd really seek out. But if they're there, I'll eat them. Fucking shapes? No! Get this fucking Australian piece of shit snack out of here. I don't want to fuck.
Whoa.
Popcorners. It's like popcorn, but it's a chip. Who would have thought? I enjoy eating them. They got a nice taste to them. I'll give them a C. I don't think they're crazy or anything, but they do have some other flavors that bang. What I'm talking about is white cheddar popcorners.
White cheddar's so good.
I think what it comes down to is that I'm just a little slut. I think I'm just a little slut for like white cheddar flavored chips. I think they're all fantastic. Maybe that's what Pringles should do next if they want to make a good tasting chip for once.
I mean, I don't really understand it, but I do agree 100%. White cheddar categorically beats cheddar for some reason. I don't know why. It's so much better.
This is where it's at. Popcorners, kettle corn, best popcorners flavor by far. The only reason I know about them is because whenever I fly JetBlue, they always just give out a little bag of them.
Really?
And they're fantastic. That little fucking bag they give you has honestly become one of my favorite parts of flying. I love this chip. Very, very good. Giving it an A.
I don't know, man. I'm not about sweet chips. Are you guys about sweet chips? I don't like sweet chips. Again, Stacy's is kind of like the Frito thing, where Stacy's pita chips are so good with dip, but without, they're just eh.
Oh, my God.
Eh.
Oh, my God. These are good.
No.
Stacy's Simply Naked regular pita chips. Holy fuck.
With
Jesus
dip.
Christ, these are good. I mean, I already ate... Before we even started filming, I ate pretty much the whole bag. And even right now, I'm getting tired of eating chips. I could still do a whole bag right now if I wanted to. Honestly, I could. They're just that good. Stacy's, S, baby.
Nah.
Fuck yeah. Fucking love pita chip.
With dip, sure. Without, no way.
All right. The last franchise. Here we go. Sun Chips, baby. Fantastic chip.
So good.
Fantastic brand of
so
chips.
Good.
Okay? Every Sun Chips flavor is really good. And the original is fantastic.
So tasty.
Oh my God. This is probably the most unique tasting, original, like regular flavored chip out of all of them. I love them. Regular Sun Chips, I'm giving them an A.
Fair.
I don't even know how they did it, but the French onion Sun Chips are pretty good too. I've given every like onion flavored chip a really bad score on this list. This is the only one
Ironically, except for Funyuns.
I can deal with. I don't know why it's so hard for everyone else to get it right, but Sun Chips does. French onion, giving it a B. This is the best onion chip out there. Let's talk garden salsa.
S.
This is another good one. I wouldn't expect to like
S.
it, but I do.
So
I'm giving
good.
it a B. And finally, Sun Chips Harvest Cheddar. This is just, it's nearing perfection. This is my second favorite chip behind Baked Lays.
Damn.
I think they're fantastic. This is how you do a fucking cheddar flavored chip.
Hard
You want a
disagree.
cheesy chip? This is the one you fucking go with. Over Doritos. I'll say it. Harvest Cheddar is a better cheesy chip than Doritos is. And that is where the list
Dude, I'm
ends,
a garden salsa
my
boy.
friend. A big S for Sun Chips Harvest Cheddar, and I think we're done.
I feel like a chip list like this is incomplete when you ignore Boulder chips. Boulder chips are the best chips, and there's no Boulder representation here. Where's my Geodude Boulder chips? This is incomplete. We need to do another list, but including the Boulder chips, because they are so good.
Hold on. Wait, what?
Communion
Wait, is that the fucking...
for all the Catholics. The Pope in the back.
Anyways, boys, that is going to do it. I hope you enjoyed my list. Here it is one last time. Get a good look at it. Memorize it. There will be a quiz on this tomorrow. There's also a link in the description if you want to make your own version of this list. Now, if you'll excuse me, I think I have some cleaning to do.
Hard. I disagree so hard on some of them, and you can't do a chips cheer list without Boulder. That was a ton of